Hello, Ethereal Visions here. I would like to share some messages that I have been blessed with to share with you. First off, I'd like to share that there's going to be some new beginnings, spiritual awakenings, and I see some manifestation, creative energy flowing around. Like a birth of a new self, a creative project, transition from a limited ego, maybe a conscious higher self, more connected to spiritual awareness. So, like spiritual growth, true self, new way of thinking, like a business in your life direction that you have been developing or incubating. So I'm seeing like aligning with the unconditional love and purity of consciousness that exists before society like labeling begins. Like this represents returning to your original authentic divine state. I also get the feeling that for a few of you, you are actually expecting a baby. The wait is over. Your baby has actually chose you and is waiting to join your family. And this is for the collective that's like been wanting a baby or has been struggling to conceive. And for the other, this is just the breaking of the ego, making room for higher spiritual driving forces. Making room for increased awareness, deep emotional, spiritual understanding, or transformation within the soul. I also see a soul contract update, like learning a profound lesson, like bringing in more love or a higher vibration into your existence. I see moving towards wholeness in yourself, or your soul emerges from unconscious or conscious living. Total openness and trust. Just returning to your original state, pure spiritual consciousness, mirroring the divine child. Trust and universal timing. More mature spiritually. Like I just see so much growth. I feel so much growth in the collective. Like everybody's vibration is just gonna grow. Your vibration's gonna rise and their vibration's gonna rise, and everybody's frequency is just gonna keep growing. Nurture something precious, new in life. I I also see transmuting, see and smell, transmuting negative energies to positive sweet experiences. Um, know how to balance your energies, um, like energetic sparks, like fire. Excuse me, energetic sparks, fire to gentle water, like to balance peace and love. Like setting intentions, mixing love and patience or abundance into a project. Focus on what you want, like wish to create in your life, and use your senses, the smell, the feels, the sights, the lights to navigate, the taste even, and savoring rituals, and slow down. Practice mindful patience, appreciate the fruits of the labor, and being in the present moment. Grounding presence, tactile experience of mixing, watching, and grounding exercises. It pulls scattered mind back to present moment. Abundance and protection. The smell of things attract prosperity, good fortune, and protect negative energy. Like cooking, for instance, when you're like baking cookies, for instance, when you're mixing the cookies and say it's like the blending of emotions, it's highlighting the need for attention of how one feels and how and why one is creating. And then, for instance, watching them change from dough to cookies is visual proof that patience and heat create goodness, signifying a shift in energy from dull or busy to warm and intentional, releasing rigidity and embracing the gooey warmth of life. So I feel like just realizing that every everything in life, if we sit back and pay attention to it, it has a profound, like being in the present moment, it's relatable to what is going on in everyday everyday life. um, it's relatable. Have a good day.